Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm actually going to take a question that was asked of me. And this question states, someone truly asked me if they need to put down a deposit to move into my $250,000 house. Should I even respond? So that was the question. Someone truly asked me if they need to put down a deposit to move into my $250,000 house. Should I even respond? That's a great question. And, some people might think it's arrogance. Oh, of course you should respond. You should educate your consumer. Or some people might say, you know what? It's a waste of time. Don't even do it. And I fall on the fence of, if you have the option, if you personally have the option, and this is for all of those who want to get into real estate investing, all of those who are looking to own properties and rent them out, this is really, really good, insightful information for you, because I really do believe that it is specific, person by person. But if you have the option of getting a tenant that already knows the process, already knows what they're doing, their experience, their resume is speaking volumes, don't even focus on that type of person. Don't focus on the type of person who has to ask whether or not they need to put down a deposit for your property. Those are the type of people who already have some sort of entitlement issues. Now, on the other side, people may be looking at it like, oh, this landlord is entitled. This landlord has entitlement issues. But honestly, that's really not the case. You see, you got to understand it from a landlord's perspective as well. We have to find a deal. Then we have to haggle and compete with so many other people, so many other buyers. Then we have to compete with the seller themselves, who wants to sell for top dollar. So we're already frustrated and tired after haggling and doing this and this and that. And then when we buy the property, it's never truly just ready to go right out the gate. No, we got to spruce it up. We have to make it livable. We have to make it the best, the creme de la creme. Right? I like to buy already cookie cutter made properties, but even then I still have to put a little bit of pizzazz, a little bit of extra work. And so after I've finally done that, I set a price compared to every other house on the market. But I know mine is better, but I'm just putting it still in the average range, and I know I'm going to get a lot of renters. And so what happens then? You have somebody who comes in, and I've been asked these questions. Hey, what temperature do you keep the house at? And this is for the house hack that I do, not for the full rental that I have. Because in the full rental, obviously they're not worried about what the temperature is. They're paying those utilities, so I don't care. But here, when I pay the utilities, it's kind of like a different story. I just set the temperature at a reasonable temp, right? Obviously, everything is negotiable, but when people come and start asking those type of questions, you're like, whoa, I don't even want to, deal with that. And it's not even that you're comfortable. You can be comfortable. You can not want to move. You can not want to do certain things. But the way you come across is just, why are you asking me what temperature I keep the house at? Why don't you come and see if you really want to truly move in? If you don't, then don't. And so, people like that I just stopped responding to, and they'll still text me, ha ha ha, why did you stop responding? Don't text me like I'm a friend. No, this is a business at the end of the day. And I get that so often, is that people tend to get so personal to the point where it's like, hold on, how long did you know me? You understand? So when it comes to these type of questions, do I have to do a deposit? Do I have to do a background check? Do I have to sign a lease? Oh, I'm going to get back to you when I get back to you. Those are the type of people you send them away. You didn't get into this business to start taking orders from from anybody else. You're the one who is dictating the situation. You're writing those agreements. You're figuring out that process. And of course, you want to make things legal and fair, but in the same time, when you're asking that question, you want to ensure that you're doing things not only in their best interest, but in yours as well. And what I've found is that the more questions, the more problems, to be honest. If you're scared of a background check, something must be wrong. If you're scared of a deposit, something must be wrong. You might not be a good inhabitant. If you're scared of what a temp may be, it sounds like you got a lot more problems, a lot more issues, and you're just going to cause a lot more headaches because you got a lot of questions. And a lot of questions just means a lot of headaches. Nobody wants to deal with headaches, bro. We just want to go about our lives in peace and harmony. Nobody gets into business to be stressed out. We get into business to be peaceful and to find peace. And honestly, you're in the wrong business if you're trying to find peace in real estate. But if you do it right, it is possible to find peace. Just like it's possible to find peace at work, it's possible to find peace in the stock market. But to answer your question, if you have the options, do not respond. Just say, you know what, I don't think that this is the right place for you. You should find somewhere else to be. And I completely understand why that landlord was upset. Completely understand. You just purchased a property for $250,000. Maybe you didn't put down the whole amount. Maybe you only put down 10% or 5% of the amount. If you put down 5% of the amount, you put down at least $10,000. And someone probably had a deposit of $1,000 and a rent of $1,000. So they're essentially putting down 20% of your deposit, right? Of your down payment. And they don't want to do that to actually live in the place. You're taking the risk for essentially 5 times more than what they're actually putting in. And they actually get to live there for 30 days encompassing that 20% that they put in. So yes, it's absolutely jaw-dropping that some people believe that they can put 10% of what you put down and still be in a property. And I actually lowered the value of the house because I did those estimates at $200,000 rather than $250,000. So do the math. The person put down even more than what I was estimating just now. So yes, I completely understand. But I also understand on the tenant side, you might not have the money. You might be going through a tough time. Those are the things that you should communicate, not the, hey, do I really need to put down a deposit? Because I have worked with tenants who could not fulfill a deposit right away. I have given them payment plans. I have given them other options. And I do refund deposits as well. So I definitely do that. No matter whether they're traveling to Texas, traveling overseas, it doesn't matter. I'm always there to help others grow. I'm not there to strong arm somebody or be a slumlord or anything to that degree. I'm always here to try my best to elevate everybody that's around me, because the more I elevate people, eventually it comes back on me as a blessing as well. And so that's how I always look at it. So again, you want to support those who support you and then support them even more. But to answer your question, do not deal with headaches. Always try to find a peace. There's going to be a lot of stress in your life, whether it's the stock market, whether it's your job, whether it's real estate. Don't invite stress into your life. You cancel that out. You nip it in the bud as soon as you find it. All right? So if you like this video, make sure you leave a like, comment, and subscribe. You know I post every single day at 8 a.m. daily on YouTube and on Rumble. And I can't wait to see you on the next one. Peace.